Hi ladies, hello, hello, hello. And today we're talking about the biggest influence on your body, your physical symptoms, i.e. For example, your weight or sciatica or ovarian cysts or cancer, but let's just talk about the weight to begin with, okay? So I've got some good news and I've got some bad news for you today. So let's start with the good news. It's really easy to lose weight when you start doing it from a different perspective. And I'm saying when you know the three things that it's not. When you know that your weight is not there because you eat less and you move more. And it's not about willpower. Seriously. And it's not all about nutrients and greens and veggies or being vegan, clearly. Otherwise we'd all be supermodels by now. We'd all be kind of like in the bodies that we absolutely adore, and we could run around naked and, you know, not care anything in the world. So one thing you need to know here as well is, you know the saying, I thought I'd be happy when I lost the weight. Most of us are looking for happiness, and most of us think, when I lose the weight, when I get into that dress, when I've got the body that I want, I'll go out dating, blah, 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 blah. So when I thought I'd be happy when I lost the weight. But miraculously for myself and for the dozens of ladies that I coach, I mean, the deep, no effort happy, the release of the struggle, and I mean, you know, all the big struggles that you have in your world, the fat just melts off. I lost weight when I became happy with me, when I became happy with my body, when I became happy with my life, when I became happy with my kids, when I became happy with my relationship, the house, where I lived, my business, everything else. That's when your body kind of goes, ah, happy. I can mimic happy. For years and years and years, I've been mimicking sad and disgruntled and fucked off and bored and not content with the relationship I'm in. There's nothing that responds quicker and faster than your physical body to your thoughts and your feelings. Now, we may know this here, but it takes a little bit of a while for it to sort of like resonate here. What does all of that mean? There's nothing that responds quicker and faster than your body to your thoughts and your feelings. This is massive. So let me explain. You've got a relationship that's pretty shit. You've got a relationship that's pretty mediocre. The sex life is really never what you imagine sex life was going to be like when you were a young kid. You're not happy with the way they treat you. You're not happy with the presents that you get. You're not happy with just the way things are, just the way things feel. You're walking on eggshells all the time. All right, so you're disgruntled and it's mediocre between him or her. Example, also you could have a boss who's passed you up for promotion like hundreds and thousands of times and just really ridicules you and doesn't take you seriously and thinks you're a bit of an idiot. But, you know, you keep trying to prove yourself and you keep trying to do it well, and it's a struggle to keep going. It's an effort. So like, you just want to get a new job. Or if you've got a child who pushes your buttons, I mean, seriously, could be a mother, it could be a parent, it could be a partner, it could be, they freaking well push your buttons. This is so unsatisfactory for you. You feel victimized, you feel ridiculed, you feel upset, you feel hated, you feel that it's just not good enough. You are not happy with your particular situation. All these lower vibration feelings, all these lower vibration relationships, all these lower vibration efforting, they're just downright sad, and you're in misery and anger. And what your body does is it tries to fulfill you. Your soul tries to fulfill you the only way she knows how. She has you craving food. So clearly that's how to console you, the only way she knows how to console you. The lower vibe is a heavy vibration. It's in anger and it's in frustration and it's in failure, and you want to succeed and you want to feel joy and you want to feel happy and you want to feel love and you want to feel deeply satisfied. My God, they are up there. They're like, oh my God, this is an amazing feeling. Yoo-hoo! But you're down here. You're down in low and strife and struggle and anger and pissed off. Your body mimics what you feel. Do you get that? If you're complaining about this person and that person and the other person, you'll also be complaining about, oh my God, look at my body, my boobs, my belly, my bum. Ah, okay? Your body mimics. There's nothing that responds faster to your thoughts and your feelings than your body. Mark that down, pin it up, know what that's all about. Put pause on the fridge when you're going to grab something. Put pause on the biscuit tin when you're going to grab a biscuit. What am I pissed off about? What do I need to release? Now, to release the fat and the heavy, we're going to look at the changing the perspective of that particular relationship. Now, when I do work with ladies to change the perspective of that relationship, you can't go from like hating somebody to loving somebody. It's a process, but you can get rid of the underlying feeling of frustration and disgruntled and sad and misery and bored. All those things are possible to move through within a space of about 20 minutes, half an hour. You can get to the root cause of that particular emotion and feeling and thought and never ever have to feel it again. When you lighten the load to do with your relationships, when you lighten the load to do with the situations you're in, the job you're in, the house you're in, the children you have, the relationship you have with your kids or parents, God, there's so many, isn't there? When you lighten that load, and I've seen this for myself and I've seen it with hundreds of ladies as well, excuse me while I get a little bit personal here, your body releases big time. Wind, burps, sweating, big downloads in the toilet. I am a detox diva, so excuse me while I'm talking really seriously. The physical reactions from clearing an energetic energy that is not working for you. You can lose 5 kilos, 6 pounds, 3 pounds in a week when you clear up these heavy energetic vibrations, these heavy thoughts that we had. The need to desire and detox and diet is seriously linked to wanting a lighter life, to wanting a simpler life. Well, if I just simplify my diet, if I just take this out and I take that out and I become a vegetarian, or if I become a vegan, I know for myself I took out meat for a long time in my diet because I couldn't digest it. I couldn't digest everything that was going on and in my whole environment. I took out meat. I became a vegetarian. I then became a pescatarian. I then decided I wasn't going to eat fish. I then became a raw vegan. The person and the people and the situations that I wanted to diffuse, that I wanted to get out of my life and my energy and all the rest of it were still there, and I was still heavy. So I was still overeating on vegan. I was still overeating on vegetarian, all the stuff that I could eat. So when you're dieting or detoxing, it's a call from your body. Oh, please, I just want to simplify and lighten up my life. Okay, fine, I'll take that out. I'll take that out. When you take out the way you perceive the relationship or the way you perceive the energy or the difficult things that you have to deal with, I cannot tell you how much lighter you feel. So that's the bad news. The bad news about losing weight is not that it's just easy. It's just that we have to work on the things that are causing these heavy feelings in the first place, because that's what your body is mimicking. The biggest influence on your body, on your physical symptoms, and to your weight is your thoughts and your feelings. Not just what you eat. Your eating is just to simplify things and make things much easier to deal with. All right. When you change the way you look at things, the way you look at things changes. And so, hi Moya, so you actually get a much easier situation. Your body changes and matches the vibration that you're thinking about. It mimics the image, it mimics the energy, and it makes it physical. How does it make it physical? It makes it physical, flesh and bones. It makes it physical about how much you carry. You are a walking billboard. You are a walking advertisement to what you are carrying around with you. I've been saying this for years, and the ladies who work with me understand this. They get it. Oh my God, Fiona, if I'd known that I was going to be doing this, I would have given you my life savings, because this is how I've always wanted to feel. This is how I wanted to feel in my relationship. I am a deeply satisfied woman. I had no idea that the next phase of my life could be so freaking amazing. I had no idea I could feel like this, that there was more. And I just thought the love life that I had was what everybody had. It was just normal. As you upgrade one thing, you upgrade everything. So if you're saying anything like, you know, detesting your relationship or your partner or your body, understand that it is coming from a different area. And if you're saying anything like that, your word, your feelings, your body will be mimicking the vibration that you're feeling. The bit to work on is how to change that so that life becomes easier and life becomes from the area of deep satisfaction rather than criticism, judgment, hate, any of those things, frustration. So you have a question to answer. Do I live in a friendly universe or do I live in a hostile universe? I teach ladies how they can feel that in their bodies, like, oh, wow, that's a yes for me. I so want to do that. That would be really, really making me happy. That would be making me feel deeply satisfied. That, ooh, not so much. I don't really want to go there. I don't really want to be with that person. And I teach you how to get over those conversations so that you can have those conversations with the people so that you don't take that energy on board of that person. Sometimes it's not just the way that you feel. Sometimes you're picking up on the cosmic consciousness of what's being felt by the universe, the community that you're in, the household that you're in, and you're picking that up and you're going, why am I feeling that? You become so aware of how you're feeling. You make the choice. Am I living in a friendly environment or am I living in a hostile environment? If you're living in a friendly environment, believe you me, you will soon be feeling extremely happy. And when you do, the weight goes and your vocabulary and the way you feel will change so much so as well. There's one thing that I have noticed when I have interviewed ladies to do with their weight. If I have interviewed slim ladies, God, they have never ever had the thoughts that we ladies who have suffered with weight have had. I'll say that again. When I've interviewed ladies who've been slim all their lives, who don't have a problem with their weight, they have never had the thoughts or taken things from the perspective that the ladies who carry weight take the things from the perspective that they take them from. In other words, slim ladies just let it slide off. They never think about those kind of things. They never have any questions about their body, about whether they'd be fat or slim or gain weight for eating this. I mean, for goodness sake, food, really? That's going to make you fat? Your thoughts and your feelings will make you fatter than the food that you're eating if you're eating it in a good humoured way. That's big. That's big. That's awesome. Now, the ladies who are medium or larger size who've had a problem with their weight, they've got stories, they've got examples, they've got hurts, they've got reasons and beliefs about food and nutrition, and that their body is somehow working against them, that they've got their body of their mother, that All these kind of things. I had a situation when I mimicked the shape of my mother's body, and I was just like, but I'm not my mother. I'm an individual woman. I think differently. Do I? And I heard myself, and I caught myself with some of the thoughts that I had. And I tell you what, they were very, very similar to the thoughts that I had experienced from hearing from my mother or from my aunties or from my family members. It was just something in our vibration. I was like, do you know what? If I don't want to get the illnesses and the symptoms and things that these ladies have had, I need to change the way that I think. And that's the work that we need to do. That's the playtime that we need to do to clear those things up so that you can get in touch with how to manifest the body that you most want. I drew this picture this week. It's very, very basic about, you know, why we get skin rashes, because somebody's under your skin. I've had ringworm before, and I've had rashes because there's things that are under my skin, and I just, oh God, they're under my skin. I can't deal with it. And then I deal with it, change it from a different perspective, and the rash goes away. I've had upper, back, shoulders, neck. I've had the burden of life, the emotional side, the left-hand side, the career, the money side, the right-hand side, the neck being about how we're feeling, the hips about how we are balanced in life, you know, this kind of equilibrium. It's like the center part of the body. Sciatica, most definitely. If you've heard me before, I've told stories about sciatica and how I got rid of sciatica in an afternoon because of the thoughts that I was having. And when I tuned into my body, she just went, oh yeah, you've been repeating the same old story, so hallelujah, here we go. I do a 6-week course to release, reset and reprogram your body over 6 weeks. It's called the Big Five. The Big Five of the biggest emotions. We can talk about the basic ones, or we can specifically tailor them to you. An hour every single week, and we will get rid of those big 5 emotions that are holding you back and holding weight on your body, that have people hooked into your energy, and you're carrying around the energy of a story, you're carrying around the energy of a situation, a circumstance, a person. We can release those easily in 6 weeks, and you can drop 5 kilos, 6 pounds, 10 pounds. You'd be amazed how the body transforms just by doing that. If you want to do longer term with me, there's a 4-month program, which is the 222 program, 2 stone in 2 months. And I tell you, this is amazing. We simplify the food to match your body code, the food that really, really works for you, the food group that works for you. And we look at the emotional side, and we introduce you to your spirit and how safe you feel inside your own body, so that you can understand what's going on in your body, and you get your personal yes and no about what suits you and what doesn't, so that you can feel deeply, deeply satisfied and raise your vibration. I'll put a link to both of these programs underneath. They are massively, massively transformational programs. Women who go all the way with me, work with me for longer, they're mentored by me so that they can release and untangle all of these stories that go on. Your body is beautiful, and it will mirror your thoughts and your feelings. It cannot lie. Like a picture cannot tell a lie. Your body cannot lie. She is showing the whole world what you are or what you aren't able to handle, what you are or aren't able to deal with. Even if you have the happy smile on your face, like Bach La Remedy Agrimony, who puts a happy smile on the face, but inside she's deeply hurt and she's upset and she's kind of really miserable. We'll clear all that up so that that just doesn't affect you on a physical basis anymore. I'm Fiona Robertson. I am the Body Renewer. I'm helping you and supporting you. I'm in your corner from the inside out. You will have never had so much support and understanding of what your body's doing and why she's doing what she's doing, and how we can turn that around as quick as a flash. I love you. I really want you to live inside a body that is reflecting your thoughts and your feelings And those thoughts and those feelings are so different to what's going on for you now. With lots and lots of love. There is so much love here for you. You are going to be surrounded by love and happiness and deep, deep satisfaction. That has been a huge journey for me and for the ladies who I now coach. And it is so rewarding. Lots and lots of love. This has been my Thursday special. And I will see you again next week. Lots and lots of love. Bye-bye.